This is Scott Stonehenge from G7 Direct, the UK distributor for Cerwin Vega Mobile in the UK. I'm going to show you and talk about some of the features of the VPAS10 active subwoofer and explain why this is probably the most popular under-seat style subwoofer on the market today. So let's take a look what comes in the box. Here we have the sub and the bass remote, which is included in the box. All the connectors and brackets you need for installation, and a detailed user manual full of technical and install information. The Vega Power Active Subwoofer, or VPAS10, consists of an active 10-inch subwoofer amplified for extreme output. Encased in a solid cast aluminium body frame for superior heat dissipation, the VPAS10 is compact enough for installation in the tightest of spaces without sacrificing performance. Unlike lots of other under-seat subwoofers that lack the output, the VPAS10 really does pack a punch and is a bit of an animal. In a recent test, the VPAS10 read 3 dB louder than its nearest competitor. The slim yet sturdy VPAS10 comes measuring in at approximately 13.6 inches by 9.6 inches by 2.6 inches. Power comes from a PWM MOSFET power supply with an integrated thermal protection circuit. The VPAS10 is rated at 200 watts RMS at 2 ohm or 400 watt max. Features include auto power turn on, bass boost, adjustable line input sensitivity, phase switch and RCA and high level inputs. Unlike lots of other brands, Cerwin Vega products are developed and manufactured by Cerwin Vega themselves in their own state-of-the-art factory. Let's have a look at the detail. As you can see, the VPAS10 houses a specially developed ultra-low profile 10-inch Vega subwoofer to give maximum exertion and really hit those low bass notes.
The HS8 Hideaway has been massively successful for Kicker for many years. So we challenged our team of engineers to come up with the next big thing, or should I say little thing. What they came up with is called the Hideaway HS10. The HS10 improves over the HS8 by adding more power, 180 watts versus 150, and a larger woofer, 10-inch versus 8-inch. And it's almost the same size as the HS8. In fact, if you already have an HS8, like I do my Mazda CX-5, you can actually unplug the harness from the 8 and install the 10, and you're done. Super, super simple. The improvements of the 10 versus the 8, obviously more cone area, more power, but in addition, we have increased the input voltage for the high-level input. If you've got a truly high-powered factory-installed audio system, but you still need more bass, the high-level inputs will accept up to 40 volts, which is the equivalent of 400 watts at 4 ohms. So almost any high-powered factory-installed audio system can go straight into the HS10, and you'll have great bass response. In addition, we have what's called DC offset. That means the amplifier in the Hideaway will turn itself on and off with the car. So you don't have to go trying to find a switched ignition lead. This simplifies your install dramatically. So what if you've got an aftermarket radio with RCA outputs? Well, we've got a simple addition for that as well. The KISL simply takes your RCA output and converts it to speaker level output. So the HS10 can be easily added to your aftermarket radio as well. Included with the HS10 is a remote bass knob. So if you want to dial back the bass or bump it up, you can do that remotely from your dash. Very simple installation, great bass response. Take a factory system and make it incredible, or even upgrade an aftermarket system as well. So whatever you need, great bass, small package, HS10 Hideaway.
This is the SS10P 10-inch 200-watt slim under-seat or trunk-mounted powered subwoofer for your car or truck. This is a true all-in-one subwoofer solution to give you great sounding bass in your vehicle without taking up a lot of space. And with 200 watts of power, the SS10P has enough power where you can either mount it in your trunk or place it under your seat and still get a nice, clean, and thumpy low-end sound throughout your whole vehicle. The SS10P combines a high-quality 10-inch subwoofer inside a sturdy and solid cast aluminum enclosure, which stays cool even under your seat, and there's an amplifier built in to power everything. The height of the whole enclosure is only 3 inches thick, which means it will literally fit anywhere in your vehicle. But you're probably wondering what the subwoofer sounds like, so let's go to Perry, who has a demo set up for us.
What's up, guys? So I have the SS10P all set up and ready to go underneath my seat. So let's play some music and hear how it sounds. All right, here we go. Okay. Here's some extra bass there. Wait for the song to really kick in. Oh, that is nuts. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So much bass, but we can even go up more with the bass. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is nuts. Wow. Crazy.
As you saw from the demo, the SS10P is an all-in-one subwoofer solution to add a great low-end sound to your vehicle. It also comes with everything you need for a quick and easy install. It comes with mounting hardware so that if you don't want to put the subwoofer under your seat, you can mount it to the back of one of your seats or mount it in the trunk of your car. Now, looking at this side of the amplifier panel, we have a 20 amp fuse, the power, remote, and ground terminals to power the unit, and then we have our RCA inputs to get signal from the output of your head unit. Right next to that, we have a high-level input port where our high-level input adapter plugs in, and you can use this if your head unit does not have any RCA outputs. This means this amplifier system will work with a stock or an aftermarket head unit. Over here, we have our bass remote knob port where you can plug in the included metal bass remote knob to control the level of the amp and sub from the front of your vehicle. This is super convenient so you can appropriately set the gain of the amp and sub to whatever song you are listening to in real time. Over here, we have our phase switch so you can change the phase of the subwoofer from 0 degrees to 180 degrees to ensure that the subwoofer is perfectly hitting in sync with the rest of your system, especially if you are using more than one subwoofer in your setup. And right under that, we have an auto on and off button that will work with the smart turn on to sense when an audio signal is present and turn on the amplifier. When you turn off your music, the amplifier will automatically turn itself off, but it's important to note that this is only the case when you are inputting a signal through the high level input. Next to that, we have a low pass filter to filter out high frequencies, and that ranges between 50 Hz and 180 Hz. So for example, if you set it to here around 100 Hz, it will only play frequencies of 100 Hz and below. This allows you to really target the low end frequencies you want to hear. Then we have a bass boost knob that will boost the frequencies around 45 Hz up to 12 dB. You can use this if you want a little more thumb sound from your woofer. And the last knob is our input gain knob to control the overall gain of the amplifier and sub. So if you're looking for a 10-inch 200-watt slim under-seat or trunk-mounted powered subwoofer system for your car or truck, look no further than the SS10P from Rockville.